Hi everyone, it's Linnea from sparklycreations.blogspot.com, and I'm so excited to finally be diving into my Simon Says Stamp card kit. I've played around with it a little bit, made a couple cards, and so I thought I'd make one with you guys today. So I'm going to be using the stamp set and some of the papers from the kit. I've already cut and scored a piece of Nina 110 pound cardstock. It's a regular A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I've already gone ahead and cut my layers. I'm going to be doing like a monochromatic card. I wanted to keep it all kind of orange so it could be a masculine card. So I have this orange cardstock comes in the kit. It's a Simon Says Stamp cardstock, and that'll cover my entire card front. And then I have another layer that is 4 by 5 1/4, and then another layer that's 3 1/4 by 5 inches. And those are going to be my layers. I'm going to start by stamping the coffee cup image, the big one, this one here, on a piece of the orange print cardstock that matches one of my layers. So I'm just going to be using VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I'm going to start by just inking that up really well. And then I'm going to stamp it down on my printed paper. Alright, and then while I have my ink out, I have just this, it's a teeny tiny little scrap of brown cardstock that I've been using for some of my other projects. And I'm just inking up the top of my stamp, and I'm going to press it down on this brown cardstock. And all I need is just this little tiny bit where it shows the coffee that's in the cup. So that's why I chose brown paper. Next, I'm just going to cut these images out, just that little piece of coffee from the brown, and then this entire coffee cup here. And I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to cut out the inside of the mug. So I'll cut those out and I'll catch up with you guys in a couple minutes. I've cut out my coffee cup, and I used a black marker to just draw around the edges so that there's no harsh white lines. And then I also cut out the interior coffee part here, and I've glued that on with some liquid glue. And I used regular Scotch ATG runner to adhere all of my layers down onto my card. So next I'm just going to kind of position this coffee cup. I think I want it right in the center. And I've taken the sentiment "Friendship Has Its Perks" and mounted it on my Fisker stamp press. And I'm just going to stamp it right below where that coffee cup is going to be. And I'm going to use VersaFine Onyx Black ink again. Next, I want to embellish my coffee cup just a little bit more. So I have my Color Theory Clean Slate ink, and I'm using this little, I don't know what it is, it's kind of like an adornment for the bottom of the cup. And I'm just going to ink that up really well, and then stamp that near the bottom of my cup, just leaving a tiny little border. Next, I want to stamp the curved hello sentiment. And I'm going to be using the VersaFine Onyx Black ink. And I'm going to stamp it down so that it's following that curved line, but right above it. Next, I'm going to grab the steam stamp, and I'm going to use my Clean Slate ink again. I'm just going to put this on there so as a placement holder. And I'm just going to ink up the full stamp, and I'm going to stamp it above where my coffee cup will be. Alright. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my stamp and I'm going to clean it off just really quickly because I'm going to use it again. And I'm just going to ink up the bigger side of the steam. There's a small side and a bigger side. And I'm just going to selectively ink up my stamp very carefully. You can cut the stamp, but I think it's just as easy for me to just ink up the one side of the stamp because there's a space in between them. Alright. And then I'm just going to run my finger over that stamp just in case because I think I got a little bit of ink on there. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it. I originally stamped it this way. I'm going to flip it like this, and I'm going to stamp it down right next to those other steam marks. Okay, just like that. So it kind of creates a trio of steam. I'm going to adhere my coffee cup with some foam dots just for a little bit of dimension. And now I'm just going to adhere this coffee cup down right in the middle, centered in the middle of the card. All right, I'll press it down just a little bit. And there we go. That is today's super simple card. While I was doing my cutting for this mug, I went ahead and I cut out another mug. And so like I've been making 2 cards at the same time. These are my 2 cards. They're exactly the same. They just use different pattern papers, different color scheme. This one has a pink and a yellow color scheme, so that is more of like the feminine card. This one, the orange, that's more of obviously a masculine card. So there you go, 2 really easy, quick, simple cards to make with this new Simon Says Stamp card kit. I hope you guys have fun making your own cards with your kits. I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and then head over to my blog and subscribe to me there as well. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys next time. Bye!